These are my safety flip flops. They're gonna protect me when the spring explodes.
Safety flops.
Safety flops. Is that a new line, or is that the one you was already on?
That was on here.
Okay.
It doesn't look bad though, and it's not cracking.
Yeah, because you had surging, which went away when you disconnected the PCV valve.
Yeah. I'm almost wondering if it's
down there.
If it's this rubber guy here.
Could be.
Because the thing, it's hard to grab right now because it's so hot in here.
Yeah.
But it does pull out of that pretty easily.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know.
So I put the stopper that was in there when we picked it up.
Oh yeah.
His bolt
Back
stuck into
blocking
the
it.
piece of.
I don't really understand how that works, because that seems like that would be an open vent. Because
This is an open vent.
Oh, the PCV valve blocks it. No,
yeah,
if
so-
it's on the far side of the PCV though, that rubber grommet shouldn't matter, unless the valve is open, right? Because that valve is stopping it from dumping vacuum. So it would have to be something this side of the valve, or the valve itself, which would then be.
I can't imagine it's a valve though, because I just bought the valve.
The valves could be bad out of the box. And then there's the vent. And so I think the theory that I came up with, that I read on the interwebs, is that you want the PCV valve because that's the vacuum from the carb is pulling
Yeah, the only thing that I could
fresh air through it, through the vent.
The only thing I could find that was an argument in favor of having 2 filters and no PCV is that it looks cool.
Yeah. Well, I saw. Yeah, that's fair.
all I
It would
could
look
find.
cool.
I was like,
It'd be
I
better if
can't-
they were matching though.
Yeah.
The being way in the
it would
back.
be cool if I got ones that had like a little Firebird emblem on them or something.
That's true, I have seen
I
those.
want those valve covers that I saw in the
Those are
Firebird
epic,
and
yeah.
Aurora.
Yeah.
Those are so cool.
Well. Yeah.
They
No.
were bigger than mine though. That was on a 455.
455.
Anyways, code 0. You ever found out about that license plate, huh?
I have not messaged the guy about getting it back. He did ask for it back, so I should probably actually send it back. Toto. Well, it's also Toto.
If the guy is even
Toto.
the guy is even alive still.
That's true. I could see if he's not, then I could try to see if I could get the other license plate from the guy who sold me the car, so that I could have the Toad fleet. I don't really want a Toad fleet though.
I don't think you want a Toad fleet, but this car being a Toad is fine.
I guess so.
I mean, I don't know.
But it's a Maverick. Can I zoom in while I'm filming?
Yeah, but it looks Toadish with the lights that he put on it, you know?
Well, I think the lights should probably come off.
Goofy, googly eyes, you know?
The lights should come off. It's a little much.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Anyway, get this stupid spring clamp back down and get it back on. Slap it. Okay, my other thought too on this is to try to do it upside down, and then that will push the extra thread out. The only downside of that is then I might not be able to reach the top. But the top, when it was the other way around, because this is the top, this is the bottom. So it'll orient like that. Standing up. This was pushing in the top. I don't know. I don't know if I need a different spring compressor, maybe. It's not even that long. It just needs to compress really far. You can tell that this is a performance vehicle because you have to compress the springs apparently more. I've already gone down, I don't know, an inch, half an inch, probably half an inch. And we got all this to go. And that's still more than will make it fit, I think. Unless I did something better.
It's long travel. It's a jumping vehicle.
Jumps for days.
Jumps.
It's going to be glorious.
Scott has some ideas about Cummins.
Well, going down this rabbit hole of the Mercedes diesel of being a straight 6, and then that being sweet, and then now I'm wondering if I should reform my bad attitudes about Cummins and all these things, because, you know, I don't know. Cummins, my impression of Cummins historically has been that they're boring, they don't have that much power, but everybody loves them. And they're so cool, and I really am annoyed by that sort of thing where people just love it just because it's a thing.
Well, it's the diesel LS, right?
No, not the Cummins.
No, it is. Because it's what everybody swaps into stuff.
No,
I mean,
no.
like...
No. It's a diesel... Because the diesel... Because the diesel LS. Yeah.
Whereas the Mercedes is
Diesel 2JZ.
the Diesel 2JZ, which is way cooler.
Yeah.
I mean, it's way cooler.
It is
If
way
you
cooler.
2JZ swap something, that's cooler than LS swapping something because everybody LS swaps
But
something.
also LS swapping is cool.
It is.
But I've come around. I think my opinion is you can get pretty good power out of a Cummins. It's all mechanical. There's the generation that everybody loves. I think the 12 valve. It's like the early.
Yeah, but what does it have that the Merc engine doesn't?
Displacement. It's big. It's cheaper. So.
But you have to have more space in your car.
You have to have more space in your.
And your
so
suspension has to be able to handle it. So it's only for like a full-size truck.
So it's for trucks. I know. But that was this. I always had a bad attitude about it.
But what we have here is a Maverick and a Ranger, which the Mercedes engine perfect for.
No, I think the Mercedes engine is very appropriate for a car and a light pickup.
Yeah.
But to be fair, the Cummins is still cool. It's all mechanical. It's still easy to swap in. You don't need the computers if you get the older one with the P pump or what have you.
Yeah.
And you can do basic minimal upgrades and get 400 horsepower.
Just like an LS or older school a Chevy 350.
Yeah.
Right.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's good. And they just work. And they're simple and they work, which is becoming much more appealing to me in my old age.
Yeah, but you have an IDI, which is cooler.
Yeah, but there are also there's
less aftermarket
more components there too, and there's more stuff. There's the Valley. There's 2 more pistons.
Yeah, but it's cooler.
It's cool. Absolutely. So but the Cummins also makes more power than the with minimal upgrades you can make more power than the IDI.
How's it on torque?
Yeah, all the way around, but not more than a Power Stroke. But Power Strokes are computers and newer, and more expensive. And I think the fixing stuff they don't have glow plugs apparently. Also, I learned the Cummins doesn't have glow plugs because they're direct injection instead of indirect injection, and apparently indirect injection yield is much more gooder for power. So, but I'm a little confused because the Mercedes, some of the things say that they're indirect injection, but I'm a little confused about that. But I was talking to a guy over in Enterprise about that, and he was saying that you can't get much power with indirect injection, which the IDI does not make much power, but it's cool, and it's grunty, and it's old, and it works, and it just works.
So the culmination of your deep thinking philosophy is that Cummins are still boring, but good, and you are realizing that you were just being stubborn and a hipster because everybody used them, and that's why you didn't like them.
They are still boring, yes, because they are still not as much power, but they're still fine, and they work, and they're easier to do, which. Yes. That's where we're trying to fit it. This is just set in there, drooped all the way. And the spring needs to go on top of this rubber boot guy, and then up in the hole.
Do you have new rubber for this?
No.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a real bummer. Yeah, nor this side stuff, which is real rough looking. So that's cute. That's probably gonna squeak. But that whole thing you said is about as big as that wrench, about that ratchet.
Slightly longer than this wrench is the space that we have in there. So we need the spring to compress to there to be able to get it in there.
Maybe if I grabbed all the way to the end, but this end needs to go in there.
Yeah.
So we need to compress it a lot more. And then these are topped out, and so then these are going to start pushing past the top of here, which then these are going to hit. Okay, so I pull my spring compressor off to see where I could fit it. Over here. I think I can fit it. Just to make sure that I don't get myself in a bind where I get it in there and then I get it back out. So I can fit it on this side, which is the far side from the coil. Assuming these are the same, I should be able to fit it there. I cannot fit it on this side. That in the way. Okay, so I can fit it on opposite the end. These are my safety flip flops. They're gonna protect me when the spring explodes.
Safety flops.
Safety flops. Well, it's padding, you know.
This is the most, I don't even know what you'd call that. It's a very straight compressed spring, though.
It's very straight. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
One day it'll fit in there.
One day, maybe.
One day, maybe.
It's very sad to think about one day maybe replacing this suspension setup, and then it makes me all the more sad that I didn't just figure out what to get and put something better on it, so I didn't have to do this twice. Although taking
you
it
probably
off,
have to do it 5 times, really. So
that's true.
That's how it goes.
So it goes.
It's a good thing Scott's doing this because I'm the one that does sketchy stuff.
Safety first.
Yeah.
Wow.
Scott's all about safety.
Safety, safety. I don't know, top 5 at least.
He's kind of a big pansy, really. He's always so safe about everything.
Really, yeah. As I'm leaning against the car that might crumple under its own rust and.
No, it's fine. It's only 80% rust.
No.
You know that 20% is steel.
No. It's 20% rust, 80% steel. Come on. It's better than that.
Yeah. I mean, if you took the flip-flop off, you'd have better grip.
Yeah, but
you could just, like, you know, fit your toes between the coils and grab onto it.
That's true. Might be useful, actually. Maybe I could compress it a little bit.
Yeah, you probably compress it. You probably just stick it in there with your foot. Just compress it with your toes.
Would be a good work.
Yeah.
Good workaround.
Yeah.
Get extra digits in there.
It would solve the problem of not being able to fit the spring compressors in there.
Oh, that's true. No, I don't think I can fit my feet in there. It's tight. I might have dainty feet, but they're not that dainty. Okay, so we clamped it down a bit tighter. I think this is as tight as we're gonna get it. Because we're back to maxing out this height of the metal rod, because the top of that rod is hitting up in the top of the little bucket where this part sits. So this is it kind of necks down. So then this is hitting up in there. So then we're gonna try a different kind of compressor. So we're not giving up. We're gonna see how that goes. We'll try a different one. Not, putting a pause for now. Mostly just because it's not going. We're gonna have to start prying stuff, and if we could avoid prying, probably best, I guess. Lame, but I think the key to success on a nice happy blue straight 6 is just having a really loose.
Well, this
cap.
is a performance straight 6 because you have blue.
Yeah. Got blue racing spark plug wires that are
blue
definitely not checked.
exhaust line here.
That's definitely a vacuum line. I don't know what that's
vacuum
for. Oh, that's to the vacuum advance.
Yeah, vacuum advance.
Down to this onto that there thingy mover, and it goes a little
blue over here on your coolant line.
I got a spot of blue down here on this coolant line too.
2 horsepower
Yeah,
right
at
there.
least.
You got a spot of blue up there. That's your
I don't actually know. No, this is my throttle. It's like a stopper for my throttle. I'm not really sure because this is the throttle. Oh, I'm definitely recording these. This is the stopper for the throttle, and this is it's like a bump stop that's for some reason braced. I don't know where.
It goes all the way down.
Oh, it's a cruise control. Is it a cruise control? No.
It might be.
It's like the opposite. It would be the opposite of a cruise control. Like a cruise stop. No, because it's. Oh my goodness. No, because it's stop. It's a little foot that stops it. So the throttle bumps up against it, and this foot stops it.
Yeah, but why would it go all the way down?
I don't know.
Below?
I don't know. It's fun. This is such a kooky engine. And if only we could know what it was with it. It has the factory sticker on it with stuff.
But it got painted.
But they painted over it. It says Ford right there.
Well, we know it's a Ford.
It also says Ford stamped right there, and it's blue.
And it's a Maverick.
Most importantly, it's blue, so you know it's Ford. It's so cute. I am growing fond of these straight 6 platform. It's nice. One day.
Your anti-theft right here.
Wee woo, wee woo. We should put power to this and see what it makes. What sound it makes.
We should put that other goofy one in the Firebird since you already have one in here.
Yeah.
Or we could pull this out.
Could double up.
And then put 2 on the
Yeah.
outside.
Be glorious.
That would.
Be amazing. Okay, well, I guess maybe we should call it a night. And you, my shock friend, will live another day.